All right, today here on the ropes, I got Mr. Tyrone Palmer, a.k.a. Coach Squeeze. What's good?
You know it, man. I'm here with my boy Zed, man. That's my man. As you can see,
I appreciate the support.
Shirt. I'm in the house. My man showed me much love, man. I appreciate him, and I want everybody out there to support my brother in this movement. He's a positive brother, man, and I love him.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man.
Man, let's jump right into it. December 28th, Tank Davis versus Gamboa. What's your predictions and how it's all going to play out?
Well, December the 28th, what you going to get is a treat. You already know what this young man brings to the table. And my prediction is, I say 5-6 rounds. He ain't looking for the knockout, but if it's there, he gonna take it. He ain't ready for this young man. This young man is spectacular, man. Not only does he have power, a lot of people don't know, man. I followed Tank through the amateurs, man. This kid is a marksman. He can box, man. He can box. I say 5 or 6 rounds by knockout.
Yeah, for those that don't know, talk about that, man, as far as him being a boxer, because they so used to seeing him as a knockout artist that they really haven't seen the full potential of what he can do yet.
Well, see, this is what I want everybody out there to understand. The people that really know boxing, I've been following boxing now since I probably was like 9 years old, 7 years old. I'm 50 years old now. And what I've seen over the years and styles and stuff, this kid is special, man. Tank can box, man. He has over 170, 80 amateur fights. And he don't look for the knockout, but the style that he have, styles make fight. If the knockout there, he takes it. So I'm looking for him to bring more to the table as his career go on and as the fighters change, because styles makes fights.
Now going into 2020, I call it the big money fight time.
Oh yeah.
Now, what's your predictions going into 2020? Who do you see him fighting in 2020?
I'm gonna tell you who I would see him. Not only who I'm going to see him fight, who I would like him to fight personally. And we already know what the cash fights are. The people are talking out there in the boxing world. They talking Devin Haney and they talking Lomo. But let me just break it down and sum it up to you real quick. Styles makes fights. I like Devin Haney. Don't get it twisted. He's an up-and-coming young man. But what you got to understand, when you boxing, if you hit this kid and you can't hurt him, you're in trouble. He's going to get you out of there because he's going to cut the ring off and he's going to walk you down. He's going to pressure you into fighting him, and bam! You're going to make a mistake and lights out. Now, Lomachenko is, to me, inflated Kovalov. They said he was pound for pound. Look what happened to him. Triple G, they say he was pound for pound. They say who the people he fight, they saying Tank ain't fight nobody. Triple G ain't fight nobody. It ain't that Tank ain't fight nobody. It's just that he making the work look easy. Because the kid put the work in the gym. But Lomachenko, I don't see him having nothing for Tank. Because that pity-pat, pat, that quick moving stuff ain't going to work with that kid, man. He's going to corner you. He's going to make you fight him. And in that exchange, you're going to sleep.
Yeah, because, Coach Kenny talked about that punching power when he had to put the suit on and how he penetrated through that suit on him.
Well, put it like this. I done been in here when he done sparred light heavyweights, man. And he hit so hard, I'm on the side. I was hurting. And I wasn't even in the ring with him. This kid has certain things you can teach, you could train, you could coach. But this kid is a natural, pure puncher. And that right hook of his, man, as you can see in the Pedraza fight, if it touch you, you're going to sleep.
Now, I gotta ask you, Malik Iceman Hawkins.
Oh, man. I could say so much about this kid, but I'm going to sum it up. another special fighter. See, I done followed these kids since they were babies. And Malik is special, man. His time is coming. You know, he a different style fighter. He's an excellent boxer. He's a counter puncher. And he knows how to use his jab very well. I'm looking for big things to come from Malik. And one thing I like about Malik the most, he's a humble young man and he loves the kids and he reps his city very well, man.
Yeah, you know, speaking of that, I see Malik in the gym day and night, during the morning sessions and the afternoon sessions. It seems like he stays in the gym.
Man, you know, I come in some days and I see Malik, and when he come in, if the kid's not doing what they supposed to be doing, before he even put his bag down, man, he's getting on them about training. You got to take your training serious. I can see a future for Malik in this sport, even when it comes to commentating or being a trainer, man. This kid is multi-talented, man. And I can't say enough about him. I love him.
Now, you know, I got to ask you about another Upton fighter, Lorenzo Truck Simpson.
Oh, man, you're killing me, man. Thanksgiving over. You know what I mean? You just giving me all the cranberry sauce and the trimmings again. You know, you say truck, Lorenzo, truck. You heard the horn, the diesel in the background. It's a reason why he called him Truck. I remember when he first came, he was a baby, like 8, 9 years old. Tiny little thing, man. And over the years, just seeing him grow into and blossom into the flower of talent that he's at now, man. Sometimes it brings tears to my eyes, man, because, you know, to get to see somebody fulfill their dreams, man, the way I'm in this gym, man, and seeing these babies grow, man, it's wonderful. We already know what Lorenzo brings to the table. He's a heavy puncher, but a lot of people don't know he has a hell of an amateur pedigree. The kid can box, as he showed you in this last fight, because the opponent was tough and he was durable. So we had to let him know sometimes you got to box, man. And he showed that side of him.
Now, you know, I got to ask you, young lady, you seen her grow up through here. You about to do her first pro debut on the undercard for Gervonta Davis. Mia Killer B. Ellis.
You on fire today, Zan. You on point, man. Once again, man, Upton, man, is breeding them, man. It's just like, if you have water outside your house, the flower bed, they say the nets get in there and they grow in abundance. That's Upton boxing. Mia, man, I've been following Mia ever since she was about like 7 years old, 6 years old when I was introduced to her. And I got her ready for the Golden Gloves. I sparred with her. I was her sparring partner. And multi-talented, man. She's making a pro debut, man, on the undercard, the 28th, man. Nothing but blessings for Mia, man. And she's going to continue to grow because she has a hell of a father and she has a hell of a supporting team that's behind her. She has a city behind her, man. This young lady's been known on YouTube and marketing business ever since she was like 4 years old. So the cameras is nothing to her, man.
Yeah,
nothing.
Definitely.
Multi-talented.
You know, speaking of they got next, man, talk about the youth of Upton, the amateurs that's coming up through the ranks right now and working with them.
You know, sometimes I get a little choked up, man, because I see what's going on out here in these streets, man. And the kids, they need something to look up to, man. I know this coming up, man, on the streets of Baltimore, man. If you don't have nothing to look up to, man, it's easy to get in trouble. But not to go too far from your question you asked, man. Upton is in good hands when it comes to the amateur. We got Time Machine, Samari Time Machine, coming up. He's a national champion. We got the Lord Jermaine, a.k.a. the Grinch. You know, and we got our main man, John Wick, that's making noise. They get ready to fight at the regionals coming up in a month or two, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, we got, who else we got coming out of here on the amateur?
Little Fun?
Oh, Naeem Fun Somerville. wow. When you talk about hard work, man, this little kid, man, he ain't gonna be denied, man. Future world champion, man. Future world champion. Upton, man, we in good hands, man. We in good hands.
You know, speaking outside of the gym, the elements of the streets, you know, it is Baltimore. How hard is it when you do lose a kid to the streets?
You know, it's sad because to me, we killing our own race off, man. Genocide. You know, the things that we're killing over is petty, man. If we just, communities, when I came up back in the 80s, communities, you could in neighbors were neighbors, man. They'd close your front door for you. They'd grab your kid up out of here. It took a village to raise a child, man. But all the evil that's lurking out here, man, that's for these kids, man. They got a lot on their plate, man. They got a lot on their plate. So we hope that this be a vessel and an avenue. This boxing is more than just about throwing hands, because some of them might don't become boxers. They might become referees. They might become lawyers, doctors. But the boxing epitomized with hard work. Because if you could do hard work in boxing, everything else will come easy in life, because you'll know what hard work is. But back to your question, man. It's every day I turn on the news, man. They dying at the age of 16, 13 to 20 years old, man. They not making it past 21, and it just saddens me, man. It saddens me.
Man, you know, just thinking about that, how important is it for someone like Gervonta Tank Davis to come back and have his camp here, so the kids can have something to look up to, and also with Malik Iceman Hawkins and Lorenzo, like they're big brothers, just to see them in the gym every day. How important is that? It's refreshing, because they not forgetting their roots. Because I remember when they was kids and they were running around in here, you know, and it's a beautiful thing to see them blossom into what they're blossoming in. And the whole city loves Tank, man. Malik, Iceman, Lorenzo Truck Simpson. We got Kareem Martin in the gym, and we got a host of other fighters coming up. I don't want to lose no names. Young Malik. You know
what?
I forgot to mention,
because that body shot he gave me one day, I couldn't eat. I had to go through a straw for a week. So I definitely got to mention my man Malik the King Warren. Man, multi-talented, man. This kid can box. He can bang. He's aggressive. He can take a punch. Man, I'm apologize. How could I forgot his name, man? This kid's a lion, man. But he's another one that contributes to the kids in here and try to keep them on a straight path, man. We doing our thing in here up there, man. We doing our thing, man.
Hey, man, I really appreciate your support as always, Coach
Much love,
Ruiz.
man. Much love, man. Looking for more and bigger things coming from you, brother. We ain't even scratching the surface.
While I got you.
Okay.
Who you got in the fight between Joshua and Ruiz, and how's that going to all play out?
You know what? I'm going live on the air. I hear what everybody talking about, but I'm stepping out on a limb. Andy Ruiz is getting knocked out. That first one was a fluke. I'm telling you right now, everybody biting their tongue. They biting their tongue. He done had his Buster Douglas moment. And I'm going to tell you, he's going down this second fight. Anthony Joshua ain't going to play with him. He going to get him out of there.
Okay, now with that being said, you got Wilder fighting Fury in the first half of the year, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I think so, right?
I heard some whispers about that. I think that might go down, Zed. No, you're correct. But what can you say?
If you say that happens with Joshua winning, do you see a mega fight with him and Wilder sometime in 2020.
See, you're a smart brother. Because if you got to understand what you just said, it's all about the Benjamins. So what's going to happen, like I said, Joshua going to knock him out. He's going to lift his stock back up. Now, he got to knock Andy out to get back to the status financially that the money was there to be made the first time when he let that money go. Watch, mark my words. He's going to knock this kid out in an emphatic fashion, and then everybody going to get back talking about him and Wilder too. Watch what I tell you.
Now, with that being said, will that fight take place here in the States in Vegas, or will it be overseas across the pond?
Now, that one is a 50-50. Actually, it might go across the pond because that kid Wilder is crazy. This kid will fight in the alley, bare knuckle, against 4 or 5 guys because he know he got a neutralizer. It's called a one-punch knockout.
Oh, speaking of that, talk about what you said yesterday. What was it? You got to be perfect for 12? I just got...
I'm going to close with this one. But like my boy Wilder said, you people out there in boxing land, my main man said, you got to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only got to be perfect for 2 seconds. Lights out. Bomb Squad!
And we on the ropes, and we out.
Peace.